guys, as you can see, I am in my kitchen. I decided to go ahead and film. Adam went to play video games with my brother, and Emerson is sleeping, and Charlie is sleeping, so I thought, why not do this really quick? I'm doing it with my MacBook instead of my Nikon because I just didn't feel like dealing with the Nikon. This look doesn't really need details or detail-oriented or that great of quality, so I just decided, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna film with this camera already here. I should be getting a new camera very soon, so I'm very excited about that, so my quality should get way better. But this has been the most requested video from you guys. This is the Highlight and Contour 101, and this is going to be a talk through just because it's a little easier for me to talk to you while I do it and explain the logistics than doing a voiceover. Start with foundation. You would conceal if you had any issues. Today I'm not having any issues. Yeah, no issues. Conceal if you had any redness or dark circles or anything like that. Green covers red, yellow covers blue, purple covers any like yellowness in your skin if you wanted to get rid of that. I don't have anything that I need to get rid of right now, so I'm just going to hop right into, know that I use the Born This Way by Too Faced, and I've just been using that. It's been my go-to. Another one of my favorites right now, Maybelline Fit Me. I really like that. I have combination oily skin. That foundation works really well for me. I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques brush. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. It is their buffing brush. I actually just got this today. I've heard amazing things about it, so we are going to find out just how wonderful it is. My mirror is right here, so if you're wondering the heck I'm looking at. So in order to highlight and contour, you always want to start off with foundation because you want to give bronzer or your contour powder and your highlight or concealer or whatever you're putting on your face something to stick to. I really like this foundation because it completely buffs out any like imperfections that you have going on and gives you a really flawless finished look. I really like this brush. It's so soft on your face. I definitely would recommend this. All right, perfect. Okay, so this is all completely blended in. Now we're gonna go in with concealer. So this is the NYX HD concealer in the shade Fair. So these are the areas we're gonna conceal. First of all, go under your eye, and you want it to be in like a triangle type shape. And you're gonna go down your nose and in the middle of your forehead. Down your like there. Right above your lip. In two little lines. And then down here on your chin. You're basically gonna look like war paint by the time you're ready to blend. Take a damp beauty blender and I am going to blend all this away. So. Alright, so as you can see the highlight of all these areas, and you can actually see the foundation is a little bit different of a color. Next step we are going to do is this is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. It has 8 pods in there. You have your highlight and then your contour. So I'm going to take this brush by Real Techniques. It's actually their contour brush, and it's tapered a little bit at the top here. And I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take the third powder in. It's like their banana color. I don't know if you can see that. It's the banana color. And I'm going to set where I concealed. You always want to set it because if you don't, you'll get creasing in those little fine lines that you have. You can also do something called baking where you take the powder and you leave it on there. But for like your everyday contouring, you're typically not going to do that. Then we're going to go into contouring. I use an angled brush, and this is by Mash. I have no idea. This is like an old brush of mine. I'm going to take the very first shade here in the contour palette, and I'm going to start right here where my ear is and go down halfway. So as you can see, made a line there, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side where my ear is, and I'm just going to come all the way down. The reason for this is to help lift the cheeks up. So as soon as I'm done getting that color on there, and I'm gonna spread that color up here on my temples, and once I feel like there's no product left on this brush, I'm gonna go ahead and start blending this out, like this, okay? So we're blending in circular motions, we're going up, all over, just like that. And then we're gonna do the same on this side, and I'm gonna try to blend this part up into my temples. And you can see that line on both sides. And I'm gonna dip this in a little more product, and I'm gonna do my forehead. And down here on my jawline. I'm just gonna blend that out completely. And I'm gonna take a really little brush, just like a synthetic flat-tipped brush. Again, this is by Mash. It's a really old brush that I've had forever. It's just flat-tipped there, if you can see. Okay, and I'm gonna dip that in the same product, and I'm gonna run it down my nose. So, down the two sides, up a little bit to my eyebrows. See, cute, right? And I'm gonna do a line across my nose there, come down to the center. You know what that looks like. You know what that looks like. Then I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender, and I'm going to blend that out. Put it around. So you're gonna blend that completely out. And then if you feel like you need to, you can get a brush. This is the contour brush by Real Techniques again. Put it on those sides. So, blend it out. Okay, so that's completely blended out. Now you can see that we have these lines, and basically what I do to clean that up is I will take the same brush here, the same Real Techniques contouring brush, and I'm going to take that yellow banana powder from the NYX palette, and I'm just going to dust it down here, like along that edge. Same with the other side. Someone wants to join us. Can you say hi? These are the joys of being a mom and filming when no one else is home. Someone decided to join me on the floor. All right, so anyway, cleaning that up. So this is all cleaned up now. Okay, so this is all cleaned up now. Then basically what I do is I take a setting powder. This is NYX HD finishing powder in the shade Banana, but honestly, it doesn't show up yellow at all. Like that powder right there is like a little yellowish, but this one is not. It comes out pretty translucent. I just take a really big fluffy brush like this. This is actually Real Techniques multitask brush. You know, brush, use it for everything. And I just put this everywhere. Kind of sets everything. And that's pretty much it. That's like all you really do for highlighting and contouring. Oh, I'm lying. No. You'll highlight then. And this is my holy grail highlight, but unfortunately it broke. I am so sad. But it's Becca. It's the Becca highlight, and it's in Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. Completely shattered. Like, I can't even lift it up. But it's like a gold tone. I really, really, really like this highlight. It's my favorite highlight. I use it pretty much. No. No. That all just spilled. Oh my god, my heart. I could totally fix it if I really wanted to, but I don't want to put alcohol in it. I don't want to ruin the integrity of it, but I actually don't have my highlight brush down here. This contour brush will work just fine. Just put it on the tip, dip it in the product. And the places that you highlight is like the top of your cheekbone. Yeah? Down the bridge of your nose. The tip of your nose. The very top of your Cupid's bow. And then if I were done right now, which I'm not, I would do like underneath my brow. If I really wanted to. But yeah, that's about it. Those are the places that you have. I have a couple other highlights that I really like. This is by Doll 10, and it's actually also in the shade Champagne, which is kind of funny. But it's called H2 Glow, and it's not a powder. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not the same like goldy color. It's like more of a pinkish, but it's like a cream, and it smells like cake. But I got this in one of my Ipsy bags when I had it. This is another OK highlighter. This is by ELF, and it's in their shade Moonlight Pearls. And I like this one. It's more of like a white highlight. But it's a baked highlight. You see that? Not really. This camera stinks. So, and then at this point, I would go ahead and just run some blush on my cheeks as well, like right under that highlight. Just kind of like dust it on my apples there. This is just by ELF Contouring Blush and Bronzer, and it's in the shade St. Lucia. I think I used this in my last one. As you can see, I use this a lot. So, but I'll just pop that on my cheeks. And then from there, I would go on and do like my eyes, my eyebrows, my lips, so on and so forth. But since someone is not really cooperating all that well, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at this. This is how you highlight and contour. And I really hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I have a new palette coming from Carly Bible. She is one of the biggest makeup gurus on YouTube, and I absolutely love her. She's so sweet, she's so down to earth, and she's extremely real. She teamed up with BH Cosmetics, which is one of my favorite inexpensive brands, and I will be doing a tutorial with some of the shades in there. They are to die for. Gorgeous. I'm really excited about it. This is the finished highlight and contour. Now you can make this more structured. You can use like a NARS Ita brush, or I know ELF and Morphe have a few 1-inch contouring brushes that really make that line super sharp if you're into that. And there's also times where I don't do this at all. So don't feel like you need to highlight and contour your face every single day, because I surely don't. There are most days I'm just bronzing. So don't feel like you need to do this every single day. She didn't like that I said you didn't have to highlight and contour every single day, because she's like, girl, no, you need to do that. Where's your makeup game? Being a stay-at-home mom and having 2 children, no time for that. But anyway, say see you later, Charlie. Say bye. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Mwah. Love you. You're so sad.